Nice. Hi everyone. Hope you guys are doing incredibly well. Now today we're going to talk about we're going to talk about three things. What we're going to talk about, we're going to talk about what happened to the market right now. Today is end of October, probably November time. And what's going to happen to the market right now? Is the market going to go up or this market is going to come down? And secondly, we're also going to talk about the trades that we have talked about before as well. That we have review or that we have recommended before to see what's happened. And if you have any small wins, if things doesn't go to your way, feel free to type in the chat box. You can just send it to host and panelists if you just want me to look at it. Yeah. And if you have any questions, you can type in the chat box just right here as well. And so we can get into it. And lastly, as well, because we are in earnings season right now, that also means that there's a lot of trades going on. So I hope that you could have done your homework where you place a lot of your trades already and then you put it on your Google Sheet so you can review your trades. And if it is good, we can get into it all together as a team. All of you are supposed to do that every single week. All right, cool. Let's get straight into it right now as well. We have Chiang, we have Bruno, we have Francis saying hi, we have Harriet. Well done, welcome. Now let's get straight into it right now. Cool. Now, as I said before, whenever you look at any trades, the very first thing that you want to look at is literally, this one first. Yeah, you want to look at SP 500 first before you get into anything. And we said it many times, but I just want to repeat it again because we've got new students. Now, 1987, no matter what happened to the economy, and World War One, World War Two, 2000, 2000 is the internet bubble. Everyone thinks things is going up big time like the world has never seen before. And then all the market was crashing down big time like the world has never seen it before as well because of the internet bubble. Yeah, I just want to share something real quick with you, just since I remember that. Let's see if I get them. What's that? Let's see. Yeah, this is actually the shareholder meeting from Amazon. Yeah, this is the internet bubble just before in 2000 internet bubble where everyone thinks internet is the world right now, where we first introduced the internet thing and everyone just gets straight into it and they're very happy. They just got like they're thinking that computer is the next big thing. Bill Gates says everyone's house will have a computer. So it was spiking what's that called? The computer big time in 1995, 1996, 1997, 1998, just around where are we? Let's have a look. Just around there. Yeah, 1998, 1999, 2000 was spiking things up big time. And then later on, 1 to 2 years later on, there's an internet bubble going on just because it's been going up big time. Internet bubble going on. Most of the internet stocks was down 50 to 80%. Yeah. But if you are being patient enough for around 1 to 2 years time, you go back up again. Yeah. So no matter what happened, as you say, no matter what happened to the economy, whether it's 2008 financial crisis, you have Corona and stuff like that, we always recovers. Remember, we always recover. Business always recovers. And especially when you buy some really strong stocks, whether it's an index and stuff like that. And also, on top of that, this is just to tell you that well done for you to think yourself, for you to say that, you know what, I'm going to master the art of trading and investing in the stock market, specifically stock market. Not so much of commodities, not so much of forex, because stock market is what is really consistently going up big time. That means that if market crash, if you're being patient enough, you forget it for 6 months, for 1 year, 2 years, things will always recover big time. And a lot of people put a life saving, put their pensions into the stock market. So yeah, especially the Americans. Cool. Now, what I'm going to do right now, just to this one real quick, you can see that, this is to our shareholder. This is Amazon. And if you've been reading, what's it called? The transcripts, if you read the earning release, which we always do, remember? When the first thing we ask you to do, you look at the guidance, look at increase or decrease and stuff like that. And really, not many, I would say 99% of the people in the trading and investing world, especially when they teach you for free or anything like that, or even you pay a lot of money, they don't really focus on reading those, because reading, this is where actually it comes directly from the CEO of the company. So it's really powerful. And only the top, 0.1% of the people will know what to read or they actually look at it. Most people will say, oh, this is fine, but if but we really focus on what to read, which is the guidance. Yeah, but anyway, so this is to shareholder. You say, ouch, this is by Jeff Bezos, the guy who invented Amazon. It's been a brutal year for many in the capital markets, especially for the Amazon shareholder. As of writing this, our shares are down more than 80%. Guys, imagine 80%. If I can show you the stock of Amazon, I would. Let's have a look. Do, 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 do. Where are we? 2008. Oh yeah, this guy. Okay, very difficult to see. But basically just like that. Yeah, 19999 just went down like that from I don't know, 500 to like probably just, 10 to 18 and stuff like that. Like 80% drop of the money. Yeah. But let's continue. So 80% drop when I wrote for you last year. Nevertheless, by almost any measure, Amazon.com is in a stronger positions than any time it has in the past. This is the keyword. If you want to buy any companies, you want to make sure they are the stronger position right now than any time in the past. Do you remember when we look through the guidance last week? If you didn't, you want to write that down. You want to make sure the increase or the decrease, I repeat, the increase or the decrease of the company that you're looking at has to be, the world has never seen before for that company. It has to be the strongest or the weakest position that it has been than any time in the past. That's probably the keyword. But anyway, so it's basically just telling you that, they're comparing with, we are in 2000 right now, we are up from 199, we are in what? Anytime in the past, this is the best is anytime in the past. In 2000, in the past, we lost less money. Pro forma operating loss strength 6% of sales in Q4 from 26 of sales in Q4 1994. Can you see how they compare quarter to quarter, summer to summer? I'm just teaching you how to compare. We're really putting everything together. Pro forma operating loss in the US strength 2% Q4 from 24 of sales in Q4. So they comparing again Q4 to Q4, and average spend 2000 was 134 up 19, and then compared to last year, the whole year, gross profit and in 2000 was up 125, 135%, 100% up compared to last year, and almost 36% of the Q4, was up compared to compared to before as well. International sales grew 138, again up from compared to last year with 1999. We're in 2000 now. Pretend we help our partner. This guy sells more than and things like that. We ended the cash. What securities 1.1 billion up 7 at the end thanks to our early. Most importantly, our heads focus reflect in the score. We are told this is the highest score you have ever recorded. So the question is, so if the company is positioned better today than a year in the past or it has ever been, why is the stock price so much lower than it was a year ago? Why is the market crashing big time? I'm not supposed to show this. I'm supposed to show this statement when during a market crash. I'm supposed to show you something as all-time high, which is what happened right now. As a famed investor say, clearly there was a voting machine, we have belief and stuff like that. We have worked hard to build a company and stuff like that. So this is just to let you know that this is better to show it, but I just I just saw it today, so I thought about to share this. So this has actually happened when the market was crashing in 2000 time. Yeah. And I'm supposed to show you something at the top, just right there at the top. Yeah, right at the bottom. But you can probably predict what's going to happen at the top. The guidance was dropping. Okay, so let me just talk about it real quick. So when we're at the bottom, Amazon was saying that we are fine, we're actually doing really, really well. Okay, so that's what happened. So you have to have because this is where people unbelievable. This is where people want to give up. So now our market is at all-time high. I'm supposed to show you here, but I'm just letting you know. I'm just gonna let you know right now when we're at all-time high at this place, which is 1998 or 1999, just before the internet bubble. what's going to happen here right now is that Warren Buffett was being criticized big time. He wasn't buying anything. If anything, he was selling stocks big time, just around this level. What else? And yeah, during this time, a lot of the guidance was down. 20 companies, most of the companies' guidance was down big times as well. So that's really a key thing to look at. The PE ratio of a lot of the stocks are all-time high. SP 500 was at all-time high. Most of the stock has all-time high, like the world has never seen before. Yeah. And yeah, so that's kind of what happened before the bubble, which is very, very similar to what we are kind of seeing right now. Yeah. But anyway, let's come back to our stock right now. So where are we? We're gonna go back to our SP kind of 500 real quick. Yeah. So we are kind of like here at the moment. Yeah. So if I show you, how do I use, I'm going to chat GBT real quick. Just give me a second. Just going to show you real quick. If I can just show you from, hi Bruno. If I'm going to show you real quick, from 1993 to 2000 and I don't know, 4. Which year did Warren Buffett sold most of his stocks or net buy is the least. Is the least. Because it's been literally been criticized big time. Yeah. Big time. Big time. Let's look. Is it gonna come out? Show me. Show me numbers. What's happening here? I don't think so. They're actually saying whatever. So you can probably see just real quick, just right here. Not sure if this is actually true. 13, 2000, 15, 253. But in 1999 timing, when the market is about before crash, really, really big time, the significant stock sales, I probably think, sometimes AI, you never know how powerful that is or how true that is. But you kind of have to double check a little bit. So 1999, just before the market crash, Warren Buffett actually sold most of his stocks. Significant stock sales was 199 just before the 2000 and kind of like, where are we? The crisis just right there, yeah, in the internet bubble, yeah, and stuff like that. So, what about from 2020 to 2025? Yeah, so most of his. So you already know kind of this he kind of sold most of his stocks. Obviously, it's not completely time. You can't be, oh, I sold my stock today, tomorrow stock is gonna crash. It's not like that. Yeah. But eventually. Yeah, particularly first half of 2024 and stuff like that. Cool. But this is not just a great indicator. So if you use the indicators that he actually have an indicator called a Buffett indicators. We talked about it some time ago as well. I just need to pull that indicators up. But anyway, let's continue as we have a lot of things to go through today. Just to let you know, just be kind of get ready and stuff like that. Anyway, coming back. So if we're going to use our technical analysis real quick, just technical analysis, 10% of what we do in the training. So the first step, you really want to draw a trend line real quick, just right here. Yeah, just a trend line. We are now further away from the trend line. The best time to buy is when we are just bounce off the trend line, just right here. Okay, just duplicate it real quick, just bounce off the trend line. You can also put an EMA line here. It's very similar. If I'm going to put EMA line, this is again the second step. If you're going to put EMA line, you want to make sure it's best fit, probably 200. Let's give it a try. Oops, EMA is not stochastic. Let's have a look. Yep, this guy, I'm going to change it to like 200. You want to make sure it's the best fit a little bit. Yep, just touches just right here. So you want to come back to this EMA line just right there. Yeah. It's not precise, but you can see at least you want to come back just right there. And then you draw some support line just right here. Support line is anything at the bottom, 5,4 something, 5,000. But you can see in here, if SP drop anything more than 5,000, you are in a bargain. You can start dollar cost averaging in. Yeah, ending lower than 5,000. Obviously, here is okay. Here is okay as well. Yeah. And on top of that, we go to step 4. You really want to see some double top drop. So we are just waiting for that real quick, like that. Yeah, like that, real quick double top drop going on, the sign of reversal going on. And in terms of indicators, we don't really use indicators for shorting. You can use Bollinger Band. Let's have a look. Because for those who are new, in terms of indicators, we don't really use indicators for shorting, especially for stocks like the index, because a lot of false signals going on. Yep. Bollinger Bands, you can see anything is outside of the bands, it tends to pull back. Can you see outside of the bands, it's a pullback. It's like a rubber band. A little bit outside of the band, there's a pullback going on. A little bit outside of the band, there's kind of a pullback kind of going on. We are now kind of in the middle of the band. Yeah. So that's for Bollinger Band. Cool. So this is like 10% of what we really use. But more importantly, we're going to go back to, let's see if I can get it. Now let's look at what's emotion doing with the market right now. Let's do it real quick. Just go on my website. Just click on that. And if you click on that real quick as well, this is the step 1. Yeah, before you do anything, you kind of already know we are in the greed stage. You probably already know that's a really good time to go all in is during extreme fear. Yeah, that's really a good time to go all in. And fear, you can also put some money into your index, like 10 to 20% as well. Yeah. Extreme greed is a time where we should be doing what? Let's have a look on the chart. You can see the time we read extreme greed. Do we? Let's have a look. Do we? Okay, here. October 14, we kind of reach extreme greed a little bit just right here. So it's type in the chat box, what should you do when you're in October 14? Type in the chat box real quick. Whether it's to buy, whether it's to sell, type in the chat box real quick. Cool. Yeah, you can see. Remember when even when we reach extreme greed just right here, yes, it's time to kind of sell, but it doesn't mean that it's gonna come down immediately, because according to the past, like in January 4, it doesn't come down until later on. This is just a signal that you know what, get ready. Get ready. If you own any leverage stocks and stuff like that, that's very tricky, and you didn't check the guidance. It's not when the world has never seen before. That's where you have to be a little bit careful. Yeah, cool. So that's where things is gonna get a bit tricky just right there. Yeah, so if you say sales on this, let's see whether it's true or not. So October 14 is probably, yep, just right there. Can you see October 14 at the bottom, just right there? October 14, yeah, is where when we reach extreme what? Extreme greed a little bit just right there. You will see that the stocks actually started to come down really quite a little bit nicely up, down, and a bit up like that. Yeah, a little bit nicely as well. So a lot of our students have actually already started making quite some profits on that. So congratulations if you've been sticking to the strategy. Anyway, let's look at second step real quicker. Where we? So let's see here if anything going on to look at. What's this here? Yeah, even here as well. 11, we probably up here. Okay, the rest is fine. Let's look at the second open insider. Let's look at this real quick. And I also want to look at IG sentiment report. We updated IG sentiment report and look at that also. What is this? So let's look at the chart. This open insider is to look at the CEO of the company. So there's no crossing over yet. So not time to buy yet. What's this? This is, let's look at US 500 real quick. NAAIM report. Yep, we're still in the middle right there. The best time to kind of buy is at the bottom just right there. So if you want to buy any stock, just come down a little bit because we're not there yet. Yeah, at the bottom just right there. And what is this? This is like all over the place. at the moment. Okay, there's not much data. In order to use this correctly, you probably want to take a screenshot every 2 months. Yep, just so you got more data to back test. Cool. So that's step one, just on the fear. And let's look at what is this? Now I know that Bitcoin has been going up big times as well. Let's look at the fear and greed for Bitcoins as well, because some of you want to look at that real quick. Let's go at crypto real quick. Yep, step number 5. Now, crypto right now is on the greed stage at the moment. We are not at, let's have a look. Yeah, we are just there. Last time when we were here, you probably can see what happened. This is 28th of July. Type in the chat box 28th of July, what would you do with Bitcoin? 28th of July, just right there. Type in the chat box 28th of July, what would you do? And now we are probably the very similar stage that where we were last time. If you really want to buy Bitcoin, you can buy when it's 20, just right there. So 28th of July, type in the chat box, what would you do? And 6th of September, when we are at 20, our fear and greed for Bitcoin, when people are really scared. Remember, you're very uncertain. You think it's a scam. You think, oh, I don't know whether I'm going to do this or not. When you're feeling uncertain and scared, there's a time for you to probably start to act in anything in your life. Whether it's to invest in yourself and things like that. So let's have a look. Look in the chat box. Well done, well done. Well done. Let me read it real quick. Bruno Chi, Suro, Mahu, well done. Francis Abbas said, well done, Abbas. Congratulations. We have Adrian, we have Harriet, well done. Ria, congratulations, Harriet. Let's move for your one-to-one. Mac Doom, we have Sarah, we have Frastins as well. Oops, what happened? Yeah, so times in 29, you say sell. Let's see what happened. Let's go at crypto. What do I do? For crypto, when Bitcoin goes down, chances are the whole world is going to go down anyway. Okay. What's that? Let's look. 28. Where's 28? Let's look. 28. Yep, 28. Just right there and then. Look, 28th of July. Can you see at the bottom here, right there? See a button on my mouse? Just at the bottom, 28th of July, just right there before the Bitcoin crashes nicely, big time. And then when we reach here, 6th of September, when people getting really scared, 6th of September, where are we? 6th of September. Yep, just right there, we probably have a bottom of the crypto started going up. Now we are in the point where everyone wants to go into crypto right now. Oh, let's go all in right now. Let me tell you what, even the 28, everyone says they want to go all in here. They think it's going to keep going higher and higher. 28, when Bitcoin is at 68. They think it's going to go higher. Let's go in, go in, go in. And then crash down for 3 months. Yeah. When people are scared, people think crypto is going to go down lower and lower. And then it went up big time. Now we are probably here. You want to be quite, if you own any crypto on leverage, if you own any Bitcoin, if you sell at 72K or even 74, I want to say congratulations. You probably sold at the top of the Bitcoin that he has ever been. Yeah. Or even what if I sold here, it goes to 80? Dude, it's gonna go to 80 eventually. But it's not about that. It's not about when we're doing things like that. It's about buying at the bottom just right there. Yeah. If you don't really need the money and stuff like that, if you go to 80, then it's absolutely fine. Some people even think it's gonna go to 100. Same thing here. Same thing here 2 months ago. When we sold here, people think it's gonna go to the sky, and stuff like that. There's a lot of theory. There's a lot of things people are saying. Always at the back. We are in super cycle right now. We are in 100K right now. We are 200K right now. Dude, I also own some Bitcoins as well. And I'm just telling you, when would I go all in and buy, stuff like that. I told you I will buy when we are really scared. When I'm at the high point, I probably sold half my position. I sold some of my positions. Okay. Just to let you know to be careful. We know a lot of crypto holders here. Just, and stuff like that. Well, you all can always buy it back. You can always buy it back when it's come to the bottom, just right there. Yeah. Oh, what if it doesn't come down? Dude, crypto is a very volatile thing. If the stock market crash, chances are crypto is going to crash as well. Anyway, so come back to that. Season, just right quick. I'm going to go on season real quick. Like right now. Okay. Now we are on the election time at the moment. As you say, we are supposed to expect a drawdown of the market kind of going on right there. Okay, let's look at which we did happen, but the drawdown is not like massive drawdown. Let's have a look. Where are we? let's go to the election because I think this year election is so crazy. Is this one 2008, 2000? Yep, this is the one. So this is the election year. Yep, this is always election. 2016 is the election time. 2000 is the election time. 12 is the election time. 8 is the election time. So we are in 2024. So it's election time. So you can see we are kind of just right here, October time. And then, hopefully there's another tumbling going on. You can see November time, there's a tumbling going on in the market. At the end of the year, at the end, kind of October, at the end, it's like going up a little bit here, which we are seeing right now. Where are we? US 500. It's quite similar what we see. There's a tumbling going on till 23rd. After the 23rd, it's go up a little bit there. If you look here, it's going down, like it's going. It's like if I zoom in, you will see that's quite similar. I can zoom in real quick for you, just real quick. Zoom in. How do I zoom? Yeah, zoom in real quick for you. So it's quite similar if you look at it in a normal way. Normally, so basically, initially it went down, and then it go up, and then here it went down, and now at the end of the month it went up. Okay, so if you see carefully, we're probably just like that as well. It's October. Where we let me zoom in the normal way. Let's delete that real quick. October is kind of here. Yeah. So you see initially it went up a little bit and then went down a little bit and then went up, it went down a little bit. So the end of the month, a little bit, it went up a little bit just because we're in the earnings season right now at end of the month. Yep. But before that, it was kind of choppy a little bit, up and choppy. And if you look at here, what we are seeing, oops, where's the thing? This one, yeah, up. Where are we? Let's look. Yeah, we are a little bit up just in the beginning here, a little bit choppy as well. Yeah. So and the good news is November time is going to be a little bit choppy as well. Hopefully November is going to give you a chance to reach extreme fear stage. Yeah. That's where you probably want to, get ready and go in a little bit. Yeah. And stuff like that. So, but you know what's the good news though? Even though the stock market has been doing sideways like that, not going anywhere, if you've been choosing the right stock that we talk about in our guidance, you should be doing quite well as well. Let's look at some of the stocks that we talked about last week. If you choose the right stocks that we talk about, let's have a look. Where are we? We've got why saying, people are thinking about Trumps and stuff like that. Cool, interesting. So if you look at last week, 23rd, is that last week? Construction Partners. Let's have a look. Construction Partners. Cool. So we talked about this last week because it's at all-time high. Yep. So it's around here. Probably gonna break even just right around there as well. And then we've got Alexandra Equities. We recommend to short this as well since 23rd of October time. Well, the truth is you're supposed to short this way before already because if you do the homework, I want you to click the button. Remember, we only discuss trade kind of every single week. If you're one-to-one, we discuss that as well. But you're supposed to do the homework and click the button even before I discuss it. Yeah. But anyway, so we discuss it here, and trades has been going down really, really nicely, even though what? Even though the stock is going up big time. Okay? Trades going down really, really nicely, even though the stocks are going up big time. What else? We've got so a lot of students quite make some money. If you make some money on Alexandra, type in the chat box, say make some money. If you get into this and make some money, type in the chat box and say make some money. We discussed this last week. I will show you the recording if you want to. Well, we've got Elevance Health suddenly dropped, but not sure about revenue to check if acquire, buy new things, not a good short. Okay, it's not a good short because they acquired a new company, okay, for Elevance Health. So you shouldn't have get into Elevance Health. Anyway, And Crown Castle, because it's not because the stock actually dropped, it's actually because they just acquire new. Oh, actually, let's have a look. Elevance Health, what's going on? EPS suddenly dropped 20, but not sure about revenue. Need to check if this company. Let's get Elevance Health. The Svaluga. Elevance Health. This is to say that need to check. So it hasn't happened yet. So I hope you check it. But if everything is good, it's fine. Otherwise, it is good to show. All right. So look, I hope you check that. So Elevance Health, we recommend to short last week as well. Where are we last week? Let's look. Yeah, last week probably just right there. Yeah, probably 23rd. Just probably here. Yeah, probably break even and stuff like that. Yeah, it did went down quite nicely. So it's a short. Another one, Crown Castle. This is all last week. Where are we? Crown Castle. Anyone lost money on Crown Castle? Let me know. If you make money on Crown Castle, let me know in the chat box as well. If you make, say make. If you lost, type loss, because we want to see what happened. So anyway, so we recommend on 23rd. So if you go in before, you should go in on 17th. But let's say you go in when we go in 23rd. 23rd. Yep, probably just right here. Yep, 23rd. You miss one day, 24th, 23rd. Just around there. It went down really, really nicely if you hold it till today. So students also screaming with profits as well. You know, if you lost money on that, type in the chat box. If you make money on that, also type in the chat box. If you didn't do it, but anyway, Azumi's as well. Azumi, what happened? Azumi drop. You have to go back, compare, drop them to see if 20% is something that's never happened before. Yeah, Azumi, we ask you to kind of double check to see if things of this has happened before. We're gonna go into Azumi. Okay, we're gonna go to Azumi probably in the next few weeks' time when we really see kind of what happened. The tricky part about Azumi is that it's actually at the support line, kind of just right there. But you want to check if this Azumi dropped 29%. So you should have done your homework to see if it has dropped more than 29% in the past. You have to go back, compare 10% drop, 10% drop, 10% drop to see if 29% is something that's never happened before. Yeah. And we also found another one, Canadian Nationals as well, April 10 me. Cool. We're going to go through today or again, 30th of October. We're going to recommend some trades again. Now, for those who are new, I just want to give you some criteria. You want to make sure the big increase and decrease of the guidance is the world has never seen before. Okay, never seen before historically. So you have to go back a few quarters, a few years, go back and see. Okay, it has never happened before. I show you many times. I'm going to show you an example for Nvidia again, just for those who are new. We talk about this in detail. We're not supposed to talk about this right now. This is normally we talk about it in one-to-one and stuff like that, even in your training videos. But let's look at Nvidia real quick. Just for those who are new, just to let you know what exactly are we looking for and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go in here. So if you look at here carefully, this is what we want to look for. Normally, it's only 7, 8, the increase, and then 6, 5, 6. Normally, it's only 10% increase. 6. Suddenly, 1 year, they double. 6 to 11. Isn't it double? Almost 80%. Would you agree? 9 to 2. Suddenly, the earnings forecast, the earning revenue kind of double. And this is where you're supposed to go all in May 24, which a lot of our students did if you just use this strategy just like that. Yeah, you have to do it this strategy. A lot of this trade that we recommend here today, it's not that I recommend. You have to find out already yourself because we already gave you the strategy. You just have to filter that through and you should know it already. Yeah, a lot of our students filter that PayPal through. A lot of students filter auto advanced mobile through, without me even looking at it. Anyway, so yeah, you're supposed to filter that through. So the jackpot, when you see things double like that, this is where you're supposed to go on in. Or even what about all these percent that you're talking about, the 13%? So you have to check previously if the increase is so big. It has never happened before. As I showed you just now, this is almost double. Like the increase is so big, it has never happened before. And there's a chance for you to say, you know what, I'm gonna go all in. And then it almost always double. 16 double to 4, 24, double to 28, 28 to 4. So a little bit just up there. 4, 1, 6. It's not that much anymore, but it still increased a little bit. So that's a sign where you want to, you know what, it's time to probably go all in and stuff like that. So many stocks are doing that. If I'm going to show you, it's going to until, probably going to until the morning. But anyway, so just to let you know, that's the first thing you want to look at. You want to do a big increase that the world has never seen before. And hopefully it's also more than 10% in terms of guidance for the US stocks. But if it's internationally, you want to be more than 20 to 30%. It's also good to go all in when it's a PE ratio is quite low, etc. So let's go straight into it right now. I hope you have done it. If you think anything we should look at, type in the chat box and say, get into this right now. Type in the chat box. But anyway, I'm going to go on to Google Drive. You should have this Google Drive link. This is on your portal as well. This is the training where this is the part of the training where if you are a complete beginner, you're probably gonna get confused and stuff like that because this is revealing some of your trades that you have already done. All right, and also recommend the trades as well. So that's where things starts here. Now let's have a look real quick right now. Let me see. Cool. So we're going to look at your Excel sheet. Type in the chat box any trades that you want us to buy. You say, oh, this has never happened before, or increased by 10% and stuff like that. Type in the chat box, please. Cool. Who do we have? Let's have a look. It's waiting. Just give me a second. Ooh. Okay, let's see what happened. All right. 9th of October, we are on 30th. So I want something more updated. Oh, do. Okay, beautiful. 29, beautiful. Well done. Now let's have a look one by one. The first one we're going to look at is going to be what he wrote just right there. Our very, very good friend. How are you? Long time no see. I hope you are doing incredibly well as well. These beautiful students. Now let's have a look. So Pfizer is one of the most mentioned. I don't have to look at everything. I just want to look at the calculation. So you say it's 12%. Let me look at your calculation real quick. You use 2.75% minus 2.45%. Okay, that's where you get a 2.45 from. Previous is 2.45. Okay, interesting. Had a minimum increment impact. Raise full year guidance. This is UK company. UK company, you want to be more than 10%. Yeah. Expect full year operation growth compared to 2000. This growth takes into consideration of reduction of sales associated with the previous global withdrawal of Brita. Updated, taking into consideration strong year. Previous was what? 59 to 62. Now it's up a layer bit just right there. Okay. Cool. Because it's a UK company, you want it to be at least 20%. But let's see whether this increase is something like things it has never happened before. So what are we gonna do? Normally you have to go through a few things. You have to go through one by one. I'm just gonna go through here on investing.com. Normally you have to go through manually on the guidance, which is a really good thing. But I'm gonna go through here real quick. What is this forecast? Let's have a look. Click earnings. Let's have a look. Cool. So let's have a look real quick to see if the increases are actually a little bit big and stuff like that. So 1211950. Okay, so this is a good increase. This increase is big. In January time, there's a bit of increases right there. And then 4, and then 6, and then 6. Okay. And then we've got 4, 3, 4, 8. Okay, so 4 billion increase. So there's definitely some increase just right here in terms of the revenue. Now, let's see if this is something seasonal. So I'm going to change the color. October time, normally it's an increase. October time, okay, they increase that. Let's see another October time, which is just right here. Okay, cool. So it looks like, okay, we definitely got some increase of things kind of going on right here. Okay. Now we just need to make sure that it's actually increased in a, quite of a big way or a normal way. So what we kind of have to do, we kind of have to back test in the past to see Pfizer when we increased 12% last time, if this is something that has happened before. Because you can see here, yeah. I just want to show you one data real quick. I want to show you this data in a very normal way. Okay. Okay. You will see that in January time, this year, the EP, what's that called? It used to be 0.18. Suddenly, it increased by almost 5 times, almost 500%, almost increased by quite a lot. Let me see how much. So what we're going to do, we use 0.13, old number minus new number, minus plus 0.18. So what's that? 0.71. If I use 0.71 divided by 0.18, it's around four times. Okay, let's delete that. 4 times. So this time, they increased the EPS by almost 4 times. Okay, 4 times increase. And this one is increased 62 to 65 is probably, I don't know, zero, as you calculate, this is probably 0. Okay, let's see how much is that. 62, 4 divided by 0.04 divided by 0.62, probably like 10%. Yeah, just make it easier. 10%. So let's see in January 30, what happened to the stock market when this guy increased by 4 times. Now, the thing you have to talk to yourself is, if in January 30, if there's no change in the stock price, okay, that means that Pfizer, which is a pharmaceutical company, okay, yeah, that means today you probably wouldn't expect the stock to go up big time. Okay. Because if January 30, if it didn't increase big time, because that time the EPS increased so much. So today you probably wouldn't expect things to go up big time. Okay. That's for Pfizer, especially this is a UK company. UK company, I personally find that the guidance is not very strong. I find that UK company and Japan company, I find that if it is not increased more than a lot, normally things are not big time. Okay, but let's have a look. What I'm going to do right now, I'm going to do one thing real quick. I'm going to go on Pfizer to look at this time, which is when it released just right here, January 30, January 30, if things go up big time. So I'm going to go on Pfizer. Just have a look real quick. So January 30, where's January 30? Because if last time there's no difference, then this time you wouldn't expect a much difference. I think it's here. Yep. So last time when it increased, it literally just goes sideways a little bit. And then it really starts to bottom just in 29th of April. Let's have to see what happened in here. So it starts to bottom in 29, probably just here. Okay. Starts to bottom probably just right there, when the expectations increase a little bit. Okay. Probably need to pull out all of the 8 guidance, just look at it kind of carefully. Yeah. So that's kind of what happened just right there. Last time when it increased 4 times in guidance, there's not much happening here. So this time probably wouldn't expect so much to go in. You can go all in when we are coming to back here again. Yeah, when the P ratio is lower again. Okay, this is a very, very good find, but because of experience with Pfizer, because of experience with UK companies, this is why I'm not very keen on this. But based on the strategy, it's very, very good. Based on back testing, this is not so powerful. All right, well done. Yeah, let's go to the next one. Booz Allen. Let's have a look. So this is 5.8 minus 4.8. Where's 4.8? I love that. I love that you're making things very, very easy for us to see and for us to compare, for us to find where is 4.8. Where's 4.8? Anyway, um, 5.8 minus 4.8. I think a better figures to use is, oh yeah, 5.8 minus 4.8. But they say raise earning outlook 6.1 per share. Where is it 6.1 per share? Okay, anyway, if I'm going to use this 6.1 minus 5.8, how much is that? 0.3. 0.3. 0.3 divided by 5.8 is just 5%. You see? I was just using this minus this. This is the adjusted earning outlook. You're using the adjusted diluted EPS. Where's the 6.1? It's interesting, isn't it? Are you able to find 6.1? So you will see that I love that you compare like that. I love that you compare between Q2 to Q1, 31%, and now it's only 20%. Normally, I will go in and buy this straight away, but because we are looking for shorting stock, so I'm going to skip that real quick. Deckers Outdoor increased by 40%. Okay. Well done. I'm going to trust your number. I think this is good as well. Deckers Outdoor. As you say, normally we will also buy this, but because we are looking to short some stocks, so we're probably going to leave that alone. Deckers Outdoor. It's a shoe company that is actually trying to replace Nike real quick. Let's have a look. Yeah, it's just right there. Yeah. Normally we will buy them, but because we're trying to look for shorting stocks. Amphenol, because we are not we are in great stage at the moment. 20% also quite a good buy. 14 minus 12. This is a good buy. I'm also looking to shorts as well. Amphenol, let's look. Amphenol. Yeah, if you're buying on 23rd of October, when things comes, you should be doing quite well as well. 23rd of October. Yeah, just right here. Yep, just there. Cool. But I'm looking to short some stock, so this is good though. October 15th is a bit late. Okay, let's look at the next one right now. I'm just looking at this thing at the moment. Anyone wanting me to look at your trades, just don't be shy and let me know. Nora, let's look at Nora. Nora wants to book. Well done, well done. Amco, well done. Manpower. I think you found two. Okay. Anything else? Found two. Okay, let's have a look. Trinet. You want to sell this company? Cool. Let's have a look. Reported earnings down 1.6, expected net adjusted poll. Okay, anyway, 0.06 minus 1.17. Now, we want a guidance. Okay. I don't think 1.17 is the guidance. So, Nora, well done for trying. Well done, well done. Do really, really well. You want to use the expect minus the last quarter expect. Okay. You are using expect minus adjusted reported number. You want to use guidance minus the guidance. Okay. You want to compare between guidance like that. You are comparing between guidance and reported numbers. No. Okay. That's just a bit tricky. Yeah. But let's have a look. 0.94 I minus 1.17. You want to divide by the real thing. Okay. Probably need to send you probably need to watch week 4 videos again, watch the recording again. Basically, you want the guidance of a new one, which is the latest one, minus the guidance of the old one. And then you want to divide by the guidance of the old one. Okay, write that down real quick. This is a formula. Yeah, so you're using 1.17 divide by 1.17. This is the old one. That's correct. Is correct, but it's just that it's not guidance. And then you use minus the 100%. Okay, it's correct. but it's just that it's not guidance, it's the reported number. Can we use the reported number? Is acceptable, but it's kind of like a whole different ball game. Yeah. So it's much better to use the guidance to guidance. Okay. Because if you're using that, it's just a little bit tricky. Okay. So if you use that, you're probably not going to do well. What I'm going to do. Oh, okay. Now, you don't have to actually do a lot of the work. You can use this for the full year. Now expects. If they gave you full year, you want to use full year. Full year is more powerful than quarter to quarter. I want you to write that down, everyone. Full year, for complete beginner, you probably don't know how to do this at all. Full year is more powerful than the quarter to quarter. Yeah, week 4 training is going to tell you more about that real quick. Full year is more powerful than quarter to quarter. So all of this, you don't have to read it. You just have to read the last sentence. Okay? So 4.94, 5.25. So let's look at the difference right now. So if I'm going to use 5.25 minus 4.95 is 0.3. 0.03. Give me a second. 0.3 divided by 5.25. So the difference is 5.7%. That in the chat box. Would you have sold this company when you know that the difference of the guidance is only 5.7? Type in the chat box real quick. Yes or no? Type yes or no. Would you sold this company? Yes or no? You probably wouldn't. Okay, you probably wouldn't. Yeah, well done, well done. Now, I forgot to say this. I should say this in the beginning of the lesson because this is a review part of the training. Review means guidance, coaching, effective review, effective things. Effective coaching sometimes, it can be, you feel like you're being torn apart. You feel like but you remember, effective coaching sometimes doesn't come with warm chocolate and warm biscuits. Sometimes it doesn't like that. Sometimes you feel like it's torn apart. But when I'm just looking at traits in particular, not talking about the person and stuff like that, we're just talking about strategies in particular. Yeah. So I'm just gonna tell you right now, well done. Anyway, let's continue. So you wouldn't have showed this. Let's have a look real quick. Where are we? I'm gonna type. Anyway, let me just continue that real quick. I'm gonna type what trade is that? Trinet. So you probably wouldn't expect Trinet to come down. You probably expect Trinet to go, you probably wouldn't short it. So you can see, this is Trinet yesterday, you can see even though it's time to short, stock really come down really nicely. Yeah. So you wouldn't come up really nicely. So you wouldn't probably short this company. Yeah. So the calculation is just a bit tricky, just right there. I'll probably need to send you the recording of our one-to-one session, or stuff like that, just so you know exactly what happened. Okay, let's look at Amcor real quick. Q4. If there is a full year, it will be even better. But let's look 0.28. So they didn't tell the guidance before, so you're minusing that. So yeah. We didn't teach you this. We didn't teach you to minus 0.49 like that. Yeah, I don't think so. This is in the video. Cool. Well done. Well done. I think you're doing really, really well. And just that sometimes you need to refer back to the coaching videos on week 4, just so that you make sure, we refresh our memories, because sometimes we can get a bit sidetracked. This is what we are here for. So congratulations. So we have done Amphenol, we have done Boots, Pfizer. Who is this? Oh, okay, we have done that. Let's look who else. If you want us to look at your trades, start the chat box right now. Chat as a look. October 12th. Chat. Put it on as well. Jatin. July, let's look. If you want to book for your session, please make sure you do this. Otherwise, what are we going to talk about? Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Genuine parts. Okay, let's look at genuine parts. So you use 6.6. minus 8.85. So the difference is 23. So it looks like it's good to short these genuine parts. So let me type in here, genuine parts. Just real quick. Go on financial. Where are we? So 829222259. Wow, it's a big drop. You can see genuine parts. October 22nd, it started to drop big time. Yeah, a little bit if you look at it carefully. So type in the chat box just right here, 22nd of October. Would you have sold this guy? Or would you have bought this guy called genuine parts? Now, let's look at if this is something normal. Let's have a look real quick. So I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go to October. You can see there's a little bit of drop here. 5.9 to 7.3, a little bit. But let's look at October here real quick. So this seasonality is also telling us it's always dropping around October time. 2 to 9, 5 to 6. So it's kind of, it always dropped, but it has never dropped that big before. I don't think. Let's see, this is year to year or this is quarter to quarter. Let's have a look. Hopefully this is year to year data that we're looking at. So where are we? Where's EPS for the period? For the period means it's quarter to quarter. Okay. It will be much nicer to have the year. Okay, here's actually full year 8 from 9. So if I use 8 to 9, it's 14% kind of drop. Yeah. 14% drop in terms of year to year. Is a little bit, but we want to see if it has things has happened like that before. Okay. But it's okay though. It's an okay short. I'm gonna put it there. Genuine parts to short. First one. Genuine parts. Short. Because it drops 13%. So you have to go back. You have to manually go back yearly guidance to see if it drops more than 30% in the past before. Just to see if this has happened before. You know? Remember NVIDIA, when it increased 100%, it has never happened before. Anyway, let's look at the next one. Well done. Well done for trying. Well done for trying. Really good. Because when you try, then you know what's the mistakes. If you never try, you never know. Because you try, you know what is right, you know what is wrong. If you never try, you will never know. If you know how actually, remember, you know, as much as watching is going to get you the six pack, the real thing that's going to get you the six pack is when you actually do the sit up yourself. Like you're actually doing this sit up like up, down like that. Let's look at this student Chewy. Chewy, if you're watching this, you need to make sure you do it every week. What about me? Anyone else? Then the chat box. There's a lot of things to go one by one. Who else has looked at it? I want to see. You want to put your tablet here, put it on, so you can have a look. Who else? Keep asking. Let me have a look. Sam, I hope you have done it. Oh, well done, well done, well done. Oh, 22nd October, Netflix, we've done it last week. Please make sure you do it every week. Guys, you're doing really, really well. Who else? Let's look. Because when you do it, you can click the button straight away and you make a lot of money. If you want to make money, this is it. This is how a lot of our students make so much money like the world has never seen before. Look at this guy. Where are we? You know, just placing the trades way before we enter. Oh, not that. Just placing the trades way before we ask or way before we enter. Yeah, very, very simple. AGMA, we recommend Advanced Auto Pass up now 42. Alaska Airline, Andrea Real Estate, Allegiance Travel, Blooming, BRP, Canadian, Cantaloupe, Kava, Charles, all of that. We talk about it long time, big time ago, and stuff like that. Allegiance is kind of here. PZ is here. Alaska is here. BRP is here and stuff like that. We're going to nail down that one by one, just look at the pros and cons of all of them. So when you do it, you're actually doing it for yourself. Anyway, let's come back. Let's have a look if this guy's been doing the latest ones as well. October 22nd. October 22nd as well. October 23rd. Well done. Well done, 23rd. Dude, look. How come some people found so many? It's crazy, isn't it? Well done, well done, well done, well done. Some people are able to do it, able to found. Some people say it's actually not too difficult. You just have to what's the best way to do it in a very easy way? You just literally have to spend like 1 to 2 hours just to sit down on market screener. You just have to go through to see when they talk about provide guidance and stuff like that. And a lot of the numbers are actually there already. Revises, and stuff like that. Yeah, let's look at this real quick now. Cool, well done. Amco is how much? Negative 33. Do you talk about Uncle just now? Okay, let's have a look. 0.28. This is fourth quarter. Third quarter. Now remember fourth quarter. I use 0.28 minus 0.4, so it's a drop. Okay. Amco looks like a short if you look at it carefully because it's a drop of 14%. The only thing I do not really, really like is that it is actually, what's that called? It is for what? The thing that is a bit vary is that it's for quarter to quarter. You want it to be year to year. Yeah. Let's have a look at MCO Technology. MCO Tech. Well done, Leroy. You're doing so well. Let's have a look. Let me have a look, see what's happened. I just want to make sure it has never happened before. Earnings. So 85725412 to 55. So it's actually increase. Okay, this is actually increase. October time. If you want to short, you don't really want things to increase. October time, it used to decrease in the past. So it's just quarter to quarter problem then. Okay, it's actually decreasing. So you want to look at a full year. Okay, in that situation, it's just a quarter to quarter problem. Net income diluted per share, third quarter 0.42. Oh, it's actually decrease. Actually, increase. This is increase. Decrease 11.11 same time last year. I love that you did this calculation. I love that. But because this is actually showing, is this the same company? Tech Amco. If you want to show, you want things to decrease, but 5.25 to 5.5 is actually kind of like an increase. Yeah, it's not a show a decrease. Okay. Well, ignore this for now, just because it's not an increase. It's not a decrease, okay, on that. So how would you have found that out? If it is quarter to quarter data, because it's quarter to quarter, it says fourth quarter, you always want year to year. Because it's quarter to quarter, you kind of have to compare at least 4 to 8 quarters together. Then you will see a difference of it. Okay, well done. Let's go to Rogers. Rogers is down 146. Let's see. I use 0.15 minus 0.32. So the difference is 146. Decrease 40%. This is quarter 4 and quarter 3. Again, this is quarter to quarter as well, I think. provide earning guidance for fourth quarter. So let's look at Rogers real quick. What I'm trying to do right now for those who are new, I'm just trying to find trades that's going to make us a lot of money. But you're supposed to find it already and place the trades already even before today's training. But let's see. Rogers Corporation. Do. So even though it says increase right there, but for some reason, let's have a look. Because it's quarter to quarter, isn't it? Okay, let's see. October to February, 8.5 to 8.3, 2.2 to 2.1. So it's actually not increased. Another one, October, 1.1 to 1. Last time it's also decreased. October again, last time is increased, just right, decrease here. So again, we have to compare between kind of fourth quarters going back, just trying to see what's actually happening, just right there. But based on what we see, if is it decreased? Yeah, 146. What about this? It's decreased as well. This is Rogers, isn't it? It decreased, but it's not decreased something massive. It says that it's supposed to decrease by 100%. But when we look at it carefully, it's not something decreased massively. It's only decreased in a very similar way. 8.5 to like 8.3. That's very similar. I'm gonna skip this as well. But well done though. Well done. Well done. Well done. Let's look at the next one. Monica, 28%. 166 minus 233 for the year. So 38%. Magnica. Magnica. Due to financial and then go on earnings. Okay. So it's increased. Doesn't really say anything. Can we short this company? Let's have a look. 28th of October. Expect slower recovery due to prolonged stagnation in the Chinese market inventory. Reason for revision. Okay, revises. Okay, it's probably good to short Magnica. Let's see if we can find it here. Magnica. Let's see. Oh, it's a new company as well since 5 years ago. Okay. Let's put it on then. Magnica. I'm going to put exactly short because Japan, drop. I think 28% drop. I'm going to copy and paste the whole thing just right here. How do I copy and paste? Copy that and put it on. I'm going to say something tricky. You have to check. 28. Check if this drop has ever happened before. Okay. That's number 2. Let's look at number 3. Well towel increased 15%. So 1.75 minus what? Minus 1.52. Well towel. Let's see. What happened here is that 1.75 minus 1.52, that's the previous one. So it's just 15%. Very straightforward. Let's look at well towel here. Well towels. I have a very famous friend called Ben Towel. What is this? Where are we? Well towel without the S. Financial, and then click earnings. So let's see if it increase in a nice way real quick. So 21116122338 A little bit increase is okay. It's a little bit increase is an okay buy, but because of the market condition right now, I'm just not gonna buy this at the moment. Okay. Otherwise, this is a good buy. Really, really well. GNS holding increased 33%. As I said, I'm not gonna buy things right now. Career Global negative 10%. Guidance cut. Career Global. Previous guidance expect. Okay, let's get Career Global real quick. Career Global. Now, we also have to check the PE ratio. We have to check everything to do with whatever we learned before. But right now, because of time, I'm just gonna do what I want to do, which is just to check the guidance real quick. Okay. The rest of the strategies that we talk about also really important. Now, let's see this real quick. So if you look at October time, there's a drop almost 30%. Let's look at October time. There's a drop as well last time. Another October time, also a drop. So it looks like it's always dropping. But is this drop bigger than last drop? 7 to 5 1. Very similar. I wouldn't say it's bigger. I would say it's probably quite similar drop there. So, okay, it's interesting. It's a potential short Career Global. Let's look, if you check the PE ratio is really high, etc. as well. So let's get Career Global. Career Global. Cool, cool, cool. Let's see. Ooh, so all-time high, doing things like that. Doing things like that. Looks strong, very strong. Yeah, Career Global. Let's get a PE ratio of Career Global real quick. Career Global historical PE ratio. They might not have it because it's a new company. Career. Is this one? CARR. Let's have a look. Okay, the PE is okay. New company PE is a bit tricky. PE new company is always quite high. Okay, it's a bit high. Um, 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 um. Okay, I will put short right there because it drops 10%. But the tricky part here is that you have to backtest the rest of the quarter. Yeah. Just to make sure if it has happened before. So what do you mean? That means you have to go back to this company, go to the earnings transcript, earning release, pull out all the 8 quarters out. If it is good, you can go on to go all in especially if you're going to do in your real account. You want to make sure you go all the way back to the 4 to 8 quarters. Okay. From what I see, yeah, you have to go back. I can't see it from here. You have to go back and actually compare like that. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Very, very well done. Brunswick is down 10%. So it's 4.5 minus 5. Previous is 5. Okay. So it's 10%. Brunswick. Let's have a look. Brunswick. Obviously, we want something big. We're actually in the earning guidance season at the moment, by the way. I'm going to post that later on into my wall. Financial, I'm going to click earnings. So let's see. Even though it's just 10%, let's see, yeah? So, two, 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 one, two, 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 one. So there's a drop here. 182. And then there's some drop here. So it looks like it's always been dropping. And then this is 7. And then 13 to 18. So the revenue dropped a little bit. Okay, 1.5. So it's not big difference. This looks a little bit big. But if you look at October time, it's always dropped in quite a big way anyway. October time is always dropping. 26 to 19 is always dropping. October time, 23 to 166 is always dropping. October time down is also dropping. The revenue dropped 0.2 billion. Revenue dropped 0.1 billion. Now revenue dropped 0.1, 0.2 billion, 0.1 billion. Very, very similar. Nothing big. Not going to short it. It's because it's also decreased 10%. So it's not big. Textron increased 12%. In American Airline increased 92%. Really? American Airline, why is it so powerful suddenly? Let's look. American Airline. Let's see if it's true. American Airline. Go on financial and then go on earnings. So, okay, let's see whether we should buy this guy. 9684. So this increased a little bit. 3 decrease. This increased a lot. Increase a little bit. So revenue 52 to 16 is actually not too well. Okay, it looks okay because the comparison that we saw here is kind of like, what's that called? The comparison that we saw just now is kind of like, let me look. So it did increase there a little bit. The comparison that we saw, how do I go through that? So airlines expect fiscal. Oh, so this is a whole year, I think. They give it a whole year. Compare this earlier guidance 0.7. So it's almost double. So you want to compare between the 8 quarters in the past to see how things is going. But I think this is big. This is actually big. But we're not supposed to buy stock at the moment. We're not supposed to we're not supposed to short stocks buy stocks at the moment. This is very tempting. Let's get American Airlines, what? Historical PE ratio. So let's see the PE of this guy is high or low. If it's low, it's okay. If it's high, then it's a bit tricky. Oh, they changed the chart here. Crazy. What's this? Huh? Not sure what they just did with American Airline. Let's look at this. This is not the latest one. Okay, so now here, the latest one. This is the latest. What is this? 5. Let's look at, what about this? 41, it says. Let's look at Guru Focus. What happened to macro trend? Why did they change it like that? Yeah, quite high. 41s as well. Yep, quite high. Actually, the highest it's ever been. Normally, we would just buy it, but because it's the highest it's ever been, so it's just a little bit tricky. So I would put buys as well for buy American Airlines, when we reach fear or extreme fear stage, because, it increases by 100%. You probably want to check why they increase so much, but that's what happened, according to what I read. Expect 1.3, last time 0.7, almost 90%. I'm going to put 90%, just be easier. 92%. Okay. 24th October, probably expect things to go up since then. A lot of people already bought. I got a lot of messages from students saying they bought this already once they read the news. Oh, this is American Airline. Let's look. Oh, what happened? Like that? How is the PE ratio so expensive when it's like that? It's actually a good buy. Yeah, it's actually at the bottom as well. If you look at the bottom just right there. The monthly chart. What happened to American Airlines? Why is it so crazy? 24th of October, where a lot of students start clicking the button is here. Yeah, it started to go up nicely like that. Now, if you want to know if the market crash, if the American airline also crash, you go back to last time. When market crash, does American airline crash? I'm going to go to 2020, 22. Not quite. Oh, actually, it did. It went January time. This is when the whole market crashed. It did came down as well, but then go up a little bit higher and it started to come down. Okay. So market crash and American airline, not sure if they're together, but they're not 100% correlated. Interesting. Let's go to the next one. Well done for finding this. Guys, this is a very obvious thing. If you didn't find it, ask yourself why. Maybe you didn't filter it properly. Alexander, 15%. Health Peak, 48%. This cousin property, 16%. Updated from previous 0.31. Cousin properties, 16% drop. Let's see. I'm looking at these just to see, just to double check only. All right. Just for double checking. It's not like everything, but it's double checking. Cool. Let's have a look. We want it to drop. Let's see. So 0.192351111312129129110454. So it's a increase a little bit. 12 to 12213 increase a little bit. Cousin property. Okay. Supposed to decrease. Probably it's a quarter to quarter as well. Okay, so full year net income per share. Net income per share and earning per share is totally different thing. Yeah. Because of that, I'm probably gonna avoid or forget about this cousin property. Let's look. Since what? 24th of October. Let's see what happened. It's just right there. Where are we? 24th October. It started to come down in a okay way. 16% drop. You kind of have to back test a little bit more. But I'll accept it. It's acceptable. Cousin property. Let me look at historically. In October time, what do they normally do? Okay. So October is the same. October is decrease. October increase. October increase. Right now, October is also increased a little bit. It's not a lot. This is decrease. This is increase. It's not like the world has never seen before. It wouldn't be like, oh, big time. I would say if the market crashes, this is probably going to crash down as well. It's not something like huge or big. Okay. Property group. Cousin properties is in the middle. Let's check the PE ratio. If the PE ratio is super high, I will short this. If it's not, I'm going to let it go. Historical PE ratio. Okay, so the PE ratio is actually quite high. It's actually just what number? What number is this? 80 probably? Yeah, 80. Okay. Last time it's 80, it went down a little bit. Last time it went down a little bit. Okay, it's okay. We're going to put short just for a second. Cousin properties, all-time high PE ratio at 80. Short, it decreased by 16%, but the investing.com guidance increase a little. instead of decrease. So you have to go back to watch, to review the past, 4 to 8 quarters to see if last if for a similar drop in the past, does the stock go down or not? To see if last time for this, very similar drop in the past, to see last time, um, when to see, okay, to see last time when it dropped 16%, when it dropped, to see last time when it dropped, for this similar drop in the past, that's stock one. Okay, that's fine. All right, cool. Let's go to the next one. Boston Beer down 21%, 5 to 7, somewhat softer volume environment offset by strong gross margin performance. Okay, let's have a look. Boston Beer. Boston Beer. Guys, it's the earnings season at the moment, by the way. So if you found something really, really good, it's this time. It's this week and next week. Yeah, because so many companies are releasing the earnings. I'm going to post it on my story later. What companies is releasing. Okay, this is a quite a big drop. Let's see whether it's always like that. October, yeah, it's always drop 2 to 6, 0.6. Let's look at another one. 4, wow, it's always dropping big time. October is also always dropping big time. So, 600 to 400. October time, beer companies is always dropping, also 200 drop. 5, also 200 drop. So it's like something is always happen. Boston beer is always drop in October. Boston beer. So it's not something huge, but it's interesting. Let's have a look. Real quick. Okay. Yeah, it's not something that's happened before, but it's a potential. It's a potential. Kind of come down all the way to support. But because it's always like that, so it's very seasoned. Boston Beer Company is very seasoned. Yokogawa Bridge, 37%. This is this is a Japan company. Yokogawa. Yokogawa. Oh, the second one. Bridge, this one. Yokogawa. Bridge, this one. Financial, go to earnings real quick. Go to earnings. Okay, nothing here. Let's read it. So revises for the first half. Now it would be nice for the full year if it is first half, it's not as big. 85 minus 137, 37%. You have to back test it. It's not enough information for me to like click it like that. Yeah. Next one. KOA 89%, 2.16 minus 21. You can see we're always using guidance to guidance. You can see guidance compared to previous guidance. Yeah. Whatever student that is 21, 2.16 minus 21. Wow, this is huge. Due to noticeable decline in demand for the resistors in the second half of the year caused by economic stagnation of Japan, Europe, Asia, sales are expected to fall. Can you see that when you're just reading this, you kind of know what's happening in the whole world right now. You know, due to noticeable decline in demand, you are the first person who's gonna know what happened to the economy caused by the economic stagnation. On resistors. Japan, Euro, and Asia sales are expected to fall before. So you probably can expect a lot of the Taiwan semiconductors to start going down then as well. Let's look. 23rd. Where's 23rd? Yeah. Then started to come down really nice just because if you read the guidance enough, you probably expect, the resistors. Resistors. Those who don't know what is resistors, type in Google. Resistors is one of those things like that. One of these things like that. Electric component. Yeah. And you can kind of relate to what is going to affected by that. Okay. KOA Corporation, it looks like a good short. Let's look at it. Because it decreased for quite a bit. So look. Let me read it carefully. Now expect, compared to previous guidance, 64 million. Only 1 million. What's going on? Okay, 1.6, 1.5. Reason for revision. Give you the reason for revision. Let's look at it. Woo, probably all-time high already. Clear like that. Wow, we're very close to support. So if you reach support, you want to run. Probably going to short it a little bit more. But once you reach a support line, you want to run. This is okay. KOA Corporation. KOA Corporation. Short because it decreases by, but this is quite seasonal. Yeah, this is not something happened to the company. If you want to short something, you probably want to short something that's happened to the company. 89%. I'm going to put it here. Drop due to old economy or something seasonal. So probably want to run away once it comes to the support line and stuff like that. Yeah. Drop due to old company. We want something related to the company. Because when things like that happen, the whole industry come down. And the whole industry is not going to come down forever. Things is going to recover. So I'm just going to let you know right now. And for now, we've done that. Simulation Plus, up 62%. Lending Club, 50%. Community Health dropped 33%. Community Health. Community Health. Let's see. Financial earning. Okay. So even though this is dropping, but it's actually increasing. You can see October time increase. October time today is also increase. October time also increase. So it's always increase in October. Probably this time is not as much as last time, but still increase. Cool. Come back. Community health. Net loss per share is supposed to be 0.6. So I use 0.6 minus 0.045, decrease 33. Community health system. Oops, what just happened? Well done, chat. Speak to you soon. Community health system. Wow, what's happening? So that's where the drop happened now. It's quite a season thing. I'll probably expect all October to come down a little bit. Okay. Oh my God. If you look at it here carefully, you can see that we actually have a support line here, a little bit just right there. Let me look at the PE ratio. Because it's negative, probably it's not going to have a PE ratio just right there because it's used to lose money. So maybe not having a PE. When something is used to lose money, there's no PE ratio. What is this? Projection. Okay, let's short this guy. 7 Community Health Corporation down 33%, you know. So short, need to check previous 8 quarters to see if this is something has never happened. This is something it has happened before. All right, let's look. How many more do we have? C also down 11%. This is a Euro company. C Solution. SIILI. Hels, Hel, Helsinki. Earnings. Okay, can't really see here. 29 to 25. But it looks bad. SLI. Is it here? CV? What company is this called? CV Solution. It's not on here. Probably on IBKR. CV Solution stock price. In 5 days' time. Wow. It's actually been going down really nicely. Probably going to be in IBKR or trading to some other platform. Yeah. CE Solution. Very sensitive to guidance, this company. October 22nd. It's actually been going down since 11. Interesting. Just gonna put silly solution just right there. Go to other platform to do it. Down 11%. Health Sinski. Check 4 quarters as well. To see if it has happened before. Happened before. Saugika down 31%. This is Euro company. Will be in the range. Probably started around 10 billion. So sales is 9, used to be 10. Okay, let's go. Zalgita. Zalgita. What's that? Zalgita, sorry. So it's a German company. Which one? Probably German. And I'm gonna click financial and I'm gonna click earnings. Let's see. So what we've got here, August 496469. August last time 113. So it's increase. So here is a decrease. So we're gonna ignore that just because the investing.com actually say increase big time. So you probably wouldn't expect this share to go down. Let's see. Month daily. Yep, it's actually going up instead of down, which is correct because investing.com doesn't say anything. Genuine Parts, Texas Instrument. I think we talked about it last week. It is decrease. Seagate. Texas Instrument. Did we talk about it last week? Yeah, I think that's about it. There must be a reason why we didn't look at this. These are all last week. Well done, well done. You're doing so well. Everyone who did this homework, who tried the homework, I want to say congratulations. You are doing really, 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 really well. And when you do it, just go to your platform and just click the buy and sell button. Yeah, you're doing really, really well. Because when you do it, we get to see what you're actually doing. Adrian, where's yours? Let's have a look. What's this? October 9, October 9. Well done for trying though. October 9. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Well done, well done. Cool. October 24. Oh, I saw this. Okay, let's just wait for this to load. October 9, October 10, October 11. What is this? October 17, October 23, 24. Nice, nice, nice. Let's have a look. Harmonic. Oh, I love that. Let's see. Anyone who tried, let me know. Otherwise, I might skip yours. Compare. Let me look at the difference that you've got. Where's the calculation now? Oh, what's the calculation? Okay, let me do it. Previous 5.59, narrow 5.69. So what's the difference? 0.56 minus 0.67, 0.11, 0.11 divided by 0. Actually, it's an increase, isn't it? Compared with 5.6. Narrow is guidance net income to 0.67 compared with previous 5.6. So it's actually an increase. How is that a narrow? How is it a narrow when you increase? But anyway, let's do the next one. Textron, we done it. John Denke and Harpak. Let's look at this. Revises due to. Updated first sales have a significant drop. Full year projection also nets reduced sales from 41 to 400. There's no difference. Okay, so it's less than 10%. So you want to be more than at least 10%, yeah? I love that you are choosing this, but it has to be big, yeah? 3.5, 4.6. Maybe this is good. I think this is good. 3.5, 4.6. How much is that? 1.1 divided by 3.5. It's around 30%. Maybe we can do this. Galbert Lloyd expected. This is last time. I like that you put all in so we can see the difference. Well done. I want to say congratulations because these students are actually putting 3 quarters in, October quarter, August quarter, and March quarter. Yeah. And also giving a comparison. It would be nice to see the difference so we don't have to calculate like that. Let's see. 3.5 expected. And then the next one is 1.1. And then now is 4.6. It's an increase, but last time it's increased a lot more. Yeah, normally we will buy it, but because last time from 1.1 to 3.5 is 3 times, now is less than 3 times increase. Let me look at this guy, Hapa. Yeah, so went up a little bit as well. Okay, cool. But it's just that the increase is not so big that it has never happened before. All right. All really, really well done. Anyone else has done it? You want me to look at it? Otherwise, I might skip yours. So I think some people ask me how to use Trading 212 platform. It's pretty straightforward, I think. All you need to do is to type the name of the company and then let's see. There's 2 types. There is a Trading 212 share dealing. Let's talk about share dealing real quick. So if it is share dealing, you literally just put in the number, the amount that you want to buy. You can put whatever, 50 pound, 10 pound, 5 pound, whatever that is. And then you literally just click buy and sell. It's pretty straightforward. Buy and sell, just click buy and sell. Yeah. There's no analysis done on the Trading 212 platform. If you want to do analysis, do on Trading View, do on IG. Don't do your analysis on Trading 212 because the chart is too small for you to see it properly. Just if for that the platform is just for you to click buy and sell, just like that. Just go to the market, click buy and sell. That's the whole point of the of Trading 212. Really, really straightforward. Well done. That's it for today. Take a screenshot of the chart that we look at just now. which is all of that. Well done, Aku. Well done back. Welcome back, Aku. This is on week 4. You might probably find this is a bit too difficult for you. Amin, Bola, Bruno, Camila, Chihan. And if you desire long time, Francis, Harriet, well done. Let's book for your one-to-one once you finish week 4 and week 5 as well. Henry, Jatin, Lawrence, Madhu, Mamin, Oren, Rio, Romeo, Raina, Sam, Sarah. Really, really well done. Bruno said, can you check my Excel? Okay, let's have a look. Anyone else Excel you want me to check? Now is for you to say it right now, or you're probably gonna hold your peace. Let's have a look. Bruno, let's see. You want to give me the date? Where's the date? Beautiful people. I love it. I love it. But where's the date? Where's the date? Okay, date 29. Okay, October 29. Well done. Let's have a look. So adjusted expect 2.6. So what you do? Okay, 2.31. Where do you get a 2.31 from? I would say this is very well done. I just need to make sure where you get a 2.31 from. But otherwise, this is really good, Bruno. This is incredible. Okay. But because I'm looking for shorting at the moment, so I'm not going to do that. Janus, let's look at the date, is October 29. Let's see, 47%. Let's see, what I'm going to do is 0.11 minus 0.21. When you put all of that, I need to know the number. Okay, 0.11 down from 0.27 is a year ago. It said 27, so you put 21. Where do you get 21 from? Anyway, because this is quarter to quarter, it will be nice to use this. So what I'm going to use this instead. I'm going to use this. So I'm going to use 910 minus 1.01. What number is that? 1010 minus 910, 100. 100, 0.1010. Okay, so it's probably 10% decrease. It looks very tempting to short this company. I love that you have this. Let's have a look. So let's look at last time, October time is decrease, another October time, increase, another November time, increase. Now, very, very small, very, very small. This is actually increased. The revenue actually increased 24 to 25. Okay, tricky. Janus International. Let's have a look. Which one? Janus International Group. This one. So if I go to daily, wow, this requires a little bit more reading. So it's dropped like that already. So it's just quite new. We require some reading on this. Yeah, it requires some reading on this. I like that you put PE per share, PE ratio there as well. As of October, end of the year is 8.34. I couldn't find a broker to trade this stock. IBKR will allow you to find it. Well, I'm going to type now. I'm going to type PE ratio of Janus International. PE ratio historical Janus International. Maybe this one. Are we the same thing? Probably not the same. Let's look at this. JBI. Okay. It's like lower and lower. Okay. It's fine. Cool, cool, cool. Well done. Well done. These are all perfect. It's all really, really good. It's just that we need to back test at a little bit to see this 10% drop. Is it something that has never happened before? And is it really, really big? Yeah, this 10% drop. 0.21, it would be nice to know where you get that from. But well done, though. Really well done. Anyone else want me to look at your trade? This one was the date. 15. Okay, we talked about it last time. Well done. Well done. I think you know how to calculate, which is good. It's just about doing a little bit more. Well done, Bruno. You're doing really, really well. Keep it up, Bruno. Nice. Let me look at the chat box right now. You're welcome. That's it for today. I hope you learned something new. You remember, if you go on to place your trades, if you do the homework, this is what you normally see. This is what we actually recommended from time to time. Students send me this. A lot of you probably place the trades. You probably can send me the same thing as well. It's just that you didn't say it. Yeah, you're being shy. Welcome, Rai. Hope you learn something new. Why Sarah, Sam, Ree, Rohima, Ren, Oren, who is Ren, Min, Mark Doom, long time, Mathu, long time as well. Lawrence, Jatin, Henry, Harriet, well done. Francis, Desire, David, Chi, Camila, Bruno, Bola, Aku, well done. Go ahead and do a few quarters on this and place the trades. If you are new, if you are scared, you can put on your practice. If you've done some time, you can put on that thing as well. Okay. On top of that, do the homework, please. Next week, at least give me 3 companies, 2 to 3 companies. Each of you, if you give me 2 to 3 companies, you will do so far. It's the earning seasons right now. So a lot of things are happening. Let me show you. A lot of things are happening big time, like the world has never seen before right now. Let's see. What's that? Is this the one? Probably. October 28th, earning seasons right now. A lot of things are happening right now. We have a lot of things like Pfizer. We just talked about Pfizer just now. A lot of things are happening. Take a screenshot of this real quick, but I'm going to post on my story, hopefully. If I remember, take a screenshot. Apple is coming in. Amazon is coming in. A lot of this, if you look at the guidance, is increasing, decreasing is big time. That you can go in and do it. Well done, everyone. Remember, I want to say congratulations to some of you who decided to say, you know what, time to scale up. If you have problem, if you need help on this, that means you probably need some one-to-one. A lot of you get into the apprenticeship training. Congratulations, because this is where we're going to sit down together to really see exactly what you actually have been doing. Yeah, so well done. Congratulations if you're able to get a slot on that. Really, really well done. That's it for today. And I'll speak to you very, very soon. Take it out. Bye there. Do the work. Remember, when you go to the gym, you don't just see it. You actually have to push it. I can help you. I can squat you. I can support you. But you kind of have to push it. Hold on. Speak to you soon.